I believe that in order to create consistency and control, we've got to start at the bottom. We've got to be able to rope the dummy on our horse sitting still, and then we need to be able to move into rope the dummy at a walk or a trot, and then work our way up to a lope, and then actually go in full speed roping steers. I think it's so important that we build our control from the bottom up. So when I go into this dummy roping session, I'm gonna start my horse at a walk and a trot, developing control. And hey guys, when my horse is leaving the corner of the box, he knows his job. He wants to get to the cow. Sometimes he's gonna leave there at a trot or a short lope. That's fine, so long as when I get there at a walk, with this dummy going say 3 to 5, my horse dials down, levels off, and is smooth through there, so I can go ahead and make my catch from what I call my green zone, the spot where I want to rope. I've got more or less a wall created where if he breaks through that, I'm going to snatch him and bring him back to where I want to be, and equally so, I want to drive him to the spot I want, and then I want him to kind of stay in that range, a wall on the right and a wall on the left that I create with my right leg and with my left leg. Then I'll work into a trot, I'm gonna do the same thing, and then I'll work into a lope. Another thing I wanna throw out there, if I'm out here on the machine and I'm doing stuff that doesn't make sense to people, there's a good chance my horse isn't gonna understand it. So if I get done and somebody says, man, why'd you do that thing right there for 40 minutes? Well, maybe my horse didn't understand that either. So I don't have a whole lot of huge tricks and things that I do. I want to create some runs where, say, we're driving along and we slow up, or we're driving along and the steer cuts to the right or cuts to the left. Basically, I'm trying to recreate every scenario that may happen in competition while I'm in practice. And I believe that preparation is going to directly apply to my competition. If I prep right, I compete right. So that's how I'm gonna go into a session. And I may do that on a horse 3 days in a row, and I may do that on a horse once a month. It's gonna come back to the horse and what I think is going to make that horse better. But at the same time, guys, keep yourself accountable. If you're backing in there with your reins loose and your rope hanging down, or you're building your loop during the run, man, you're not going to maximize that. So make sure that as the rider that you're riding through the run, you're creating good box manners, you're actually seeing some kind of a start in the scoring, and then you're seeing your target, picking it up, swinging above your horns, riding to that green zone, leveling off and being relaxed once you get there. And then also, some runs I'm gonna stop, some runs I'm gonna follow the dummy after I've roped it, and some runs I'm gonna actually go ahead and turn off, pretend I'm towing the cow, and then actually finish and let my horse relax afterwards.